All right, we're heading into the second half of our Bassmaster stream for the week. It is now raining, which means increased chance of better catches. As if we hadn't had good enough luck already. Let's continue on here and see how it goes, right? That looks like a big fish. That looked like a big boy. I don't know if that's a catfish, but that's a big one. So let's see who this is going to be. I really hope I get this guy. That looked like a giant. When's my next day off? Thursday. What are some of my favorite whammies besides Michael Jackson? That's the only one I really remember that stands out. I know they did generic ones like a yodeling lady and stuff like that, but I don't really remember many. Just the Michael Jackson was the one that always stood out to me. What did I get? Oh yeah! Look at that. It's beaut. It's a beaut. Flathead catfish, a 12-pounder. Biggest one I caught today, fish, but surprisingly enough, it didn't say it was trophy. You saw that? So I guess catfish come much bigger than that. Okay. Whoa, what the heck happened there? I have no idea. What is going on? I think it glitched out. The lure like glitched and wouldn't do anything properly. That was weird. That was freaking weird. No, we're not doing Proteus right now. No Sleep Real Vibes. We already got enough new releases to hold us over to the point where I'm skipping certain new releases because we have too many. So we're not doing any kind of downtime stuff. That's it. We're done with the downtime stuff and adding downtime playthroughs at this point. Next time that those will be available will likely be like December-ish. So again, I know a lot of people are not going to be used to that. I mean, we had an incredibly long summer of essentially all downtime things. But now we have to play the new releases that we've all been waiting for. All right, we got a bass, and I got a tip. The bass is a spotted bass. It's a 3-pounder exactly. The tip is a $10 tip from someone who goes by the name nothing. It says, for some good old big fishing support. That's it. No, it was an anonymous tip. So thank you to the anonymous $10 tipper. I appreciate that. If you enjoy your animation, it's time for slime. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, time to feel funky. Oh. And we're now up to $18 in tips. Thank you. Good evening, Blastoise. How are you? Or if you were in France, that would be pronounced Blastoise. Right? Not Blastoise. Blastoise. Ha ha ha. My favorite Pokemon is Le Bastoise. Squirtle in the face. Spritzing in the face. Oui. Nice. Oh, it immediately got out of range to land it. Oui, oui. I do agree that Bill Murray has quite some awesome movies. I agree completely. Never do that again. Never do what? Never do what? Never catch fish? What are you? Are you part of that animal group? Animal rights group? You can't do anything involving animals? PETA bread? You're a PETA bread group? What happened there? What the? He was swimming just out of my range when I'm about to land him. He did it again. 3 times in a row. There we go. Yes. Who was more in-your-face popular back in the day? Jim Carrey, Adam Sandler? Definitely Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey was the epitome of Hollywood for a while. Like, that's who everyone wanted to be. Adam Sandler was definitely a runaway star, but he was known as like an indie-style comedian that then just happened to make it big with a style of movie that normally wouldn't even make it in Hollywood. While Jim Carrey was like the archetype of what you wanted in comedy in Hollywood, you see? Smoking! Le-hoo, the-hoo. Here we go. Cuban Pete. My name is Cuban Pete. I'm the king of the rumba beat. And then I said a chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom. Of course. Can't make movies like that anymore? I guess not. The joke he says to the cop, you remember the joke? So there's a cop that hates him, and he steps on a cockroach and kills it. And he goes, murder in the first degree, solve that one, Ventura. And Jim Carrey turns to him and he goes, in character, of course, he goes, all right, well, murder. The murderer became insanely jealous of the size of the victim's dick. And then committed murder, something like that. You know, I'm paraphrasing. I don't remember exactly how he says it. But, I mean, those lines are so funny. It's so funny, man. Jane says one year he played Jason Voorhees for Halloween. Another kid played Jason Voorhees, so they had a stare down contest. Who won? That's a creepy one. Who won the stare down? No, I'm not doing the most annoying sound in the world. I refuse. I absolutely refuse to do that. I leave that to Mr. Carey himself to do. However, I will do... Oh, it's a big fish. I will do the most annoying sound from Good Burger. You remember?
There has been a Basquatch sighting.
Do you remember when Kel... I forget the name of the character who he plays in Good Burger. But do you remember when he does the most annoying sound? He goes, bloobity, 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 bloobity. Yes, and he does that for a while in the movie. It's very obnoxious. That I'll do. Shit. And I caught it anyway.
Boom shakalaka. Tiny bass?
What? Boom shakalaka tiny bass. What the hell is going on with the quotes in this tonight? I've never heard any of these, right? The Night Richard says Kenan Thompson hasn't even aged since that movie, Good Burger. It's because he's a vampire. You didn't know? It's very well documented that Kenan Thompson is a vampire. He eats the blood of children. He sucks the blood of the young. That's how he stays so youthful. Of course. How did you not know that? Why do you think Kel, with the bloopity thing, why do you think he was doing that? Because he was trying to annoy you, to distract you from the screaming of the children that Kenan was drinking the blood of. Like, bloopity, 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 bloopity. And the actor's like, help me, he's sucking my blood. Bloopity, 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 bloopity. Are you still at it, kid? Oh, okay. Bloopity, bloopity. Yes, it is 100% confirmed. This is all factually documented. You can find it all over the internet, corroborated by many people. Here we go. Am I a vampire? Absolutely not. How could you say I'm a vampire? Have you not seen my pictures since I started doing the short schedule with my phone? Do you not see how ugly and old I look? There's absolutely no fucking way that I'm a vampire. I'm old. I look like a wrinkled prune. I look like a shriveled eggplant someone shoved under their arm for like a week. How could you accuse me of being a vampire? Let's see here. Oh, I got a tip. Sexy Pickles. Timmy $1.25 says there's nobody ever like Chris Farley. He's a once in a lifetime person. I agree. I absolutely agree. You know what's funny? You compare someone like John Candy to Chris Farley, and you could say their body type and their general looks are similar, but man, were they different comedians, huh? They were completely different. Style, personality, delivery. I have to agree, man. Some of the great comedians were always super unique. Why do people say that I laugh like ack? Because they're idiots. Because they made that meme up themselves with absolutely no corroboration of it ever existing. But they all just repeat it in a circle like parrots because they're dumb fucks. And they have this sheepish mentality that they all say the same thing, that it's real when it's not. So it's just a proof of their own idiocy. There's many things about me that you can make fun of that are absolutely truthful or have a nugget of truth in them. The ack laugh is not one of them at all. It's completely untrue. They're just stupid. Derek really thinks that The Mask was a great movie. I think The Mask is alright. I wasn't in love with The Mask like a lot of other people. I preferred Ace Ventura. Come on, he's right here. I don't want to lose it. He's literally right here in my face. There we go. I've never heard of John Pinette. No, don't know who that is. Liar Liar is also a really good movie. I agree. Liar Liar is great. Spotted Bass. All right. Keep up the pattern, right? Keep those fish a-coming. Look, I just keep getting more and more. It's insane. I haven't stopped catching. And I'm a fan of Tom of Finland. I don't know what the hell that is. Never heard of it. There we go.
Yes.
Oh, Jason. He was Jason. The other guy was Michael Myers, and he won the staring match. Cool. And then afterwards, you went out and got like caramel macchiatos together, right? Now that would be something. Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers walk into a Starbucks together and order drinks. I can't catch this thing. Every time I try to reel it, it's just constantly pulling my hook. This is a tough one, man. He's all over the place, as you can see from his movement patterns. Can I get him? He's very... I got him. What is it? Oh, another big bass.
It's Chubasa.
Now he won't stop saying that tonight. Is there an option to change your clothes? Yeah, but I think you have to buy them. But yeah, you could buy other clothes from the shop and change them out. But like, who cares, right? Like, does anyone really care about what my freaking guy's wearing? I certainly don't. Who would win in a fight, Mr. Miyagi or Shredder? No one. They don't exist. They're not real. They can't fight each other. Neither of them exist. They're both actors. Just so you know. In reality, they would never fight. Miyagi would be too busy waxing his car, and Shredder's too busy looking for the turtles. So they're too busy, you know, to fight each other. They wouldn't even be on each other's plane of existence. Oh, Derek, I don't remember that scene. Whoa! I don't remember that scene. I don't remember much of Liar Liar. I remember liking the movie, but I haven't seen it in a million years. Little guy. Jade has never seen a Friday the 13th movie. They are gory slasher flicks. So if you're down for that, check them out. They're pretty classic. Most people, you know, who like 80s horror say that's one of the big ones, the big franchises. I would agree. Another heartbeat fish. Man. Derek is watching part 2 of Karate Kid where they go to Japan together. I think I've seen that one like once. I seen the Truman Show? Of course. Everyone's seen the Truman Show. That's a big one. Everyone's seen the Truman Show.
Knick-knack, paddywhack, give that hog a bone.
That's right. Knick-knack, patty-whack. What are you talking about? That's a fish, you idiot. No, I cannot do a Tony Soprano impression. What is the best Pop-Tart? None. I hate them all. I seriously detest Pop-Tarts now. When I was a kid, I would eat different ones like blueberry, raspberry, strawberry, and then I started eating weird ones like s'mores. But I could not eat that today. I hate it. It's disgusting. Oh, shit! Oh, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Damn, I wasn't ready at all. I don't think I'm going to get this one. Never mind, I caught it anyway. Even though I wasn't ready. There we go. What is with this lure that every fish in the lake bites it immediately? Would I eat Pop-Tarts cold? I've eaten Pop-Tarts cold. I've had them both warm and cold. I don't think either helps. They're gross both ways. They're pretty gross both fucking ways, man. Honey buns? Not a fan. I'm not a fan with anything with too much sugar on it. It's a little guy.
Boom shakalaka. Tiny bass?
What is he even... What is the... What is he emulating? Isn't Boom Shakalaka something they say in, like, professional basketball, the NBA? So what is he saying that now? What does it even mean? Milano cookies? Milano cookies are good. I've had Milanos before. They're tasty. Do I like corn dogs? Corn dogs are okay. I haven't had too many of them. I've had them a few times. I thought they were all right. Not in love with them. He teleported. You saw that? He was down there. He just zoop. He teleported into his hand. Zoop. NBA Jam. Oh, amazing game. NBA Jam, like, I had never played a basketball game before. NBA Jam was the first basketball game I ever played in my life. Dun 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 dun. Love that. Love NBA Jam. Great game. Last time I played it would have been Screw Attack Gaming Convention 2013. I think I went in 2013. And that was when I actually got like second or third place in the NBA Jam tournament. I think it was third place. Yes. Another big fish. Look at the size of that.
You have caught an absolute hydrilla gorilla.
Hydrilla gorilla. Whatever that means. 6-pounder largemouth. Oh, man. Any child actors I liked in the 80s and 90s? Of course. Fred Savage. Corey Feldman. Corey Haim. It's funny. Just look at like this class of Stand By Me. Or any of those. What was that other one? The ones, the vampire movie where they were all kids. Lost Boys. And then you watch, they all, you know, all child actors. They were all famous during that time. Jade would love to see Gotham Knights on Friday. Again, I'm making a determination by the end of this stream of what I'm playing on Friday. Did I meet Stuttering Craig? Of course I did. I met Stuttering Craig several times. Before I was ever a YouTuber, I met Stuttering Craig at MagFest. And we hung out, and I was on the Screw Attack team for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 tournament. The original Modern Warfare 2 that long ago. I was in a tournament with those guys. Actually, I take it back. Not Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 1. It was the Modern Warfare 1 tournament that I was in. Again, you know, before I was a prominent YouTuber, no one knew me on the internet. I was hanging out with those guys, and I was doing content with them at the event. And then later on, years later, became a YouTuber with a name and a business, and Craig had me as a guest at Screw Attack Gaming Convention. Macaulay Culkin, he was later. Macaulay was the 90s. We're talking about like 80s for child actors. Macaulay was definitely the biggest child actor of the 90s. What do we get? Is that a big one? I think that was a big one. He is straining my hook, man. It's so big, it's completely straining my hook. Come on, come on. Got him. What is it? Pretty big bass. Yeah, I guess Craig did start streaming again, which is great. I was glad to hear that because originally he was going to quit completely last year, which made me kind of sad because this is a guy who I used to watch Screw Attack all the time back in the day before I was a YouTuber, and I loved their stuff. You know, they had Angry Video Game Nerd, but they also had things like the Side Scrollers podcast. They had top 10 countdowns. They had all kinds of fun content back then that I used to watch. And, you know, man, Screw Attack's been through the ringer, doesn't even exist anymore, which is really sad. And, you know, he went off to do his own thing on YouTube and didn't really work out. Like, he wasn't able to make a living because he was basically starting from scratch. And just, you know, the carryover from his old Screw Attack days wasn't enough to maintain a channel. So he had to go out and get a different job. But I guess now what he's done is he's kind of split his efforts. He still has a job and everything, but now he does the streaming as like a side thing, which is nice. The Stranger, it's a very strong possibility I'll play Fallout 3 next year. Because next year we're alternating basically. 2 years ago I played Fallout New Vegas. This year I played Skyrim. So likely next year I'll be doing a Fallout. But the question is, will it be Fallout 3 or will it be Fallout 4? I don't know. I've never done Fallout 3 direct capture ever. So it will be my first time playing the game direct capture and actually getting it to look good. Plus it's supposed to look really good on the Series X. Apparently it runs at 60 frames and everything, full 1080p. So that'd be cool. But I've also only played Fallout 4 once ever. So maybe there'd be more incentive to see me play Fallout 4 again. I don't know. I guess we're going to see what happens. Thank you to Dietrich who gifted a membership. And Wonder McThunder has accepted it. So congrats, Wonder. And again, thank you, Dietrich, for your channel support. I appreciate that. I don't think I'm going to get this guy. He's really fighting hard. Oh, man. I got it. Yes. I got it. Dietrich, you did another membership. Thank you, Dietrich.
Big fish, and no whammies.
Another Pressure Luck reference. George Costanza, 6.0, has accepted the gifted membership. Thank you, Dietrich, and congratulations to George Costanza. All-time favorite Call of Duty? Excuse me, probably the original Modern Warfare 1, although I did love Modern Warfare 2, the original as well. Even though it had broken stuff, I played the hell out of it, and you guys have seen, you know, back in the day, I made a ton of videos of it. That was when I went on my crazy kill streaks and stuff. That's where I Spawn, I Die came from. So, Dietrich, you did another membership. This one went to Nathan Wong. Congratulations to Nathan on the gifted membership. And again, thank you, Dietrich, for all the support tonight. This is very nice of you. Dude, another heartbeat fish. We're catching endless trophy fish tonight, which is really good. Got him. Dietrich just gifted another membership. This one went to John Smith. Congratulations, John.
Oh boy, that is Shaq Daddy Super Bass.
Shaq Daddy Super Bass. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. So I'm glad that he's enjoying the bass we're catching. Thank you, Dietrich. I also received a tip. A $6.66 tip from an anonymous tipper. Says, Mario wants to know if you made a decision. The boss doesn't like to wait. I'm going to announce it at the end of tonight's stream. I promise you I will announce my decision about Friday's game by the end of tonight's stream. It's going to happen. With that tip, we've hit $25 in tips. Let's get the animation going. Guys, just so you know, we've got a little bit over a half an hour left on the stream. Okay? It sure would be great if we could get some more tips to try to hit the goal for the hat. I mean, at this point, we're halfway only to the goal for the glasses. So it is very slow going when it comes to the tips tonight. It would be great if we could get some more support in that regard. Again, whenever we do fishing, we're trying to hit a $100 goal so we can add a new lure to the hat, the fisherman's hat, right? But I am having a great time with all of you. Thank you for chilling. Guys, we're 13 likes away from 100 likes and me blowing bubbles for you. All right, so if you could, please support in any way. It's easy, as simple as liking the stream could help. There is currently no tip animation with Jasper in it, John Smith. No. At one point there was when I was playing Skyrim, but it wasn't really Jasper. It was, you know, the Khajiit. But no, we don't have anything with Jasper right now. right, what is it? Another bass. So many bass, right? All right. People are thinking I am going to top my record from last week, which was 88. I don't know if I'm going to top 88 fish, but we are catching quite a few. So, it's excellent. We're getting bite after bite after bite. Jane says he likes the masks when he says, "That's a spicy meatball." I don't remember that part. I remember the quote. I don't remember when it happens or what happens. Derek, did I know what? That Macaulay Culkin is 42 years old? No, I don't really care about people's ages. I don't track them. So I did not know that. Admittedly, I don't care. Well, are we reviewing the new Mario movie? Well, first, I'd have to see the new Mario movie. And then I could review it, but I don't know how it's going to be available, and I don't have any really of the on-demand services, so likely not for a long time. I can't get this fish to stop. Dude, the fish will not stop pulling my hook. I got nothing, man. He's gone. He's going to get out of here. I don't know. I'm going to catch this thing. Sucks, it's one I need, but I'm making no progress. He jumped and he broke the fucking line. You fucking piece of shit. Okay, I'm getting a little too excited. So Dietrich had done a super chat and he says, I went 4-4 this week in fantasy. Had a lot of players on bye. Let's take what we can get. Wish me luck for next week. Welcome new crowns. I wish you luck, Dietrich, in your fantasy football, right? I hope you do well. Hopefully you will win some big cash and prizes at some point. Thank you for the gifted memberships and the super chat. I also received an additional tip for $6.56. They said it's the same anonymous person. They want to see your ass on fire again. They love seeing my asses of fire, which sounds familiar, like it's from something else. It definitely is. I know what it is. It's from South Park. But all right, thank you to this anonymous tipper. It's time to see my ass on fire a second time. You love it. You love to see my flaming ass. I also received a super chat from... Hold on. Work. I'm clicking on this damn thing. I received a super chat from Cisco. This says the game was postponed. Same deal for tomorrow. Oh, you mean the Yankee game? What happened? Why did it get postponed? I don't know who they were playing. He had said earlier on the first stream that if the Yankees lost tonight, that he would double the tips from tonight. So he would have doubled the $31 and made it $62, which would have helped a lot. But he says the game's postponed. That sucks. It got rained out. Oh, that really sucks. I received a $1.25 tip from Sexy Pickles. Says there will be no one like Chris Farley. He's a once-in-a-lifetime person. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. There'll be people who try to bite off of him and be like him, but no one will actually be him. Completely unique guy. In a good way. Okay, let's continue. John Smith, don't thank me. Thank Dietrich. Dietrich's the one who gifted you the membership. He says the new emotes are awesome. Thanks. He loves the new emotes because he got gifted a membership. You gotta thank Dietrich. Dietrich's our big supporter tonight with the memberships, the gifted memberships. I should promote the 8-ball again. All right, guys, remember, if you tip $8 or more in one go, you get to ask the Magic 8-ball a question. Which, incidentally, earlier I asked it a question, and it said ask again later, so let's ask it. Magic 8-ball, by the end of tonight, which we still got about half an hour left, will I hit the new record? Will I catch more than the fish that I catch last week, which is 88? Concentrate and ask again. All right. It better answer me this time. I'm going to get really upset. Magic 8-ball, you very annoying, sarcastic jerk. Will I catch more fish tonight than I did last week? It is decidedly so. So apparently I am going to catch more than 88 fish tonight. I guess we'll see. Derek says that Coraline and Monster House are his favorite two Halloween-style horror movies because he was born in the 2000s. They are good movies. I remember Coraline really liking it, although it was incredibly creepy. Monster House I only saw once, and I don't think I was in love with it or anything. What happened there? I don't even know. Lost my fish instantly. Do I like Abbott and Costello? I used to watch it when I was a kid, but I definitely enjoyed the Three Stooges way more than Abbott and Costello. So I don't really remember many of the shows that I ever saw with them in it. I know they used to do all the crossovers with the Hollywood movie monsters and stuff, but you know, like I said, I was a Three Stooges kid. How many squirrels does it take to make 1 horsepower? I have no idea, Turtle Dude. Is this a joke or? Derek says even I believe you will catch more than 88 fish tonight. So there you go. We're certainly on pace, right? We are certainly on pace at this rate. I don't know where he's storing all these fish that he's not sinking the boat. Again, there's no effort. I just cast, strike, reel. It's just over and over and over, non-stop. It's pretty crazy. Look at that. It's a little guy. An itty-bitty.
Oh boy, you're gonna need to measure that one.
You know, I understand him celebrating the big ones. Why does he have to insult the small ones? That's messed up. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? 3. Everyone knows that answer. We've also had the commercials. There we go. Yes. Yes. Favorite AC/DC song? Probably Highway to Hell. Another spotted bass. Derek says pressure luck questions were fun because there were multiple choice 3 answers. Yes. Correct. I remember. I love the show. I used to love that show. That was the board. Big bucks, no whammies, and stop! You just won a vacation to Delaware! Delaware! Ooh. Alright. Fuck you. What's the dollar value of that vacation? $2! I'm gonna lose it. I need this one too, and I'm gonna lose it. He's pulling too hard. Yep. Nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. He's a son of a bitch. That fish was a son of a bitch. Wayne's World or Bill and Ted? You can't choose. They're both great. They're both great movies. You can't choose between those two. Absolutely not. What they should have done was Wayne's World versus Bill and Ted. Now that would have been a hell of a crossover movie. There weren't many crossover movies in the 90s. That was the problem. Like, everyone wanted to do their own thing, and no one wanted to collaborate. They should have. I would have loved that. Imagine the Wild Stallions rocking out with Wayne and Garth in the basement all together. That would have been sick. Oh, I've seen some clips of Family Feud with Steve Harvey. I've probably seen like 1 or 2 episodes, but I haven't watched game shows in so long. No, I never actually saw it. Michael J. Fox movies besides Back to the Future that I know. Teen Wolf for sure, right? You know, I think that's probably it. I know he's been in a lot of other movies, but that's probably the ones that come to mind for me. Oh, The Frighteners. A movie that I actually really liked, but a lot of people hated. But I like The Frighteners. Yes. Hollywood Doxy. I don't even know that one. Would I consider reacting to wrestling angle summary videos? I'm not really into the wrestling thing anymore. You know, I haven't watched pro wrestling in over 2 years. Do I follow the trends on Twitter? Yes, just to kind of be in the know about what they are, but I don't really care. I'm not invested in it like I used to be, you know, when I was younger. So I don't think I would really care that much. 672, we have this membership for 18 months. Says, which detractor clip of you actually makes you laugh? I don't watch detractor clips. You may not realize it. I don't watch detractor clips at all. Like, at all. I don't. I don't. Why would I want to do that? Right? Why on earth would I want to put myself through that? That's pretty stupid, no? So I don't watch them. So I don't have a favorite or make me laugh because I don't watch them. Okay. Doc Hollywood? Oh, that's what it... See, it sounds familiar, Doc Hollywood, but I've never seen that. Yeah, I've never seen that movie. Darth Gallback says, I don't think you went more than 5 seconds without a bite tonight. I don't know what... I think this lure is glitched. I think it's not supposed to be this good, right? I really don't think so. I don't think the lure's supposed to be this damn good, but it's like an overpowered fishing lure. As crazy as that sounds, it obviously exists. Look. So the 8-ball said we're going to beat the record from last week. I don't know. I think we're cutting it close. We may or may not. I don't think we will. I think we'll be like just under. I'm feeling like we're going to be just under the record, but the 8-ball could be right. Yes. All right. No, I never even seen any of those cameos from any of these people that bought them. Essentially, those people are just doing it for their own jollies. I'm never going to watch that shit. The only reason I watched the Andy Dick one was because the person who had done that eventually edited it into the intro for the show, the podcast that I do now. So then I watched it because I was like, okay. He was like, yeah, it's actually not mean-spirited at all. He's basically just dicking around and being stupid. And he's obviously, like, high as shit. If you can't even read Darkside Phil, he's saying Darksea Devil and shit. He's like totally high. You can tell in the video. So then I watched that and I was like, it's not really detractor. That's more funny, you know. But a lot of the shit these people pay these guys to say is just stupid and insulting and dumb shit. It's like, why would you even pay them to say that? It's dumb. I'm never going to watch it. I don't care. I really don't give a shit. Okay. Keep going. Guys, we are running out of time. Just to say, we are at about maybe 20-ish minutes left on the stream. First of all, we are a mere 4 likes away from hitting the 100 likes goal. That is something we can absolutely do tonight. Now, I have absolutely no idea if someone's waiting out there for a Hail Mary contribution for the tip to make it, to get a lure added to the hat. I'm just going to say this. If you were going to tip, please do it now, because if you wait till the last minute and you tip, we're not going to have time to do a poll for a lure for the hat or anything. We're not, because we need time to pick out the lures, do a poll, have people vote, and we're not going to have time if we wait till the absolute last minute. But I'm not saying that was going to happen. I'm just saying if anyone was planning, please do it now so that way we're not disappointed at the last minute trying to rush, okay? It would be great if I could simply get a few more tips to at least hit the $50 goal. Then at least between the 2 streams I did today, I would have hit one, the first level goal on both, barely. But right now, I don't know. It's looking like this is actually one of my slower days ever, which kind of sucks, admittedly. Overpowered Boone has been, the fish have been biting non-stop tonight. Non-stop. Jay says he never saw the first Plague Tale. He's looking forward to tomorrow. Yeah, the new Plague Tale should be great. It really should. The first one was so good, I can't imagine this one not being as good. Okay. Shit. Boom. There we go. Egolio says, I'm guilt tripping. I literally haven't guilt tripped anyone. I'm stating facts so you can get out of my stream and never come back. Enjoy your permanent ban. No, you don't get to just stand here and say things that aren't happening to try to spin your own negative narrative. It's not going on. Goodbye. Favorite SNL cast member? I haven't seen SNL in like 15 years. I don't know anything about the cast members. Can't answer that question. I'm not doing anything, and it's still pulling. I literally didn't do anything. It just kept pulling even though I wasn't even reeling in, so there's nothing I can do about that at all. No? No one's gonna bite it. I'm glad you liked the Fantasy Battle Royale from Saturday, Derek. If you guys haven't seen it yet, 30-man fantasy over-the-top rope horror-themed Battle Royale that I did in WWE 2K22 to end Saturday's marathon stream. People are saying it's the best one I've ever done. I think it's the best one this year. I don't know if it's the best one I've ever done because I used to do these like 10 years ago and they were absolutely insane and wild and full of glitches. This one was just genuinely fun because of the variety of characters that were in it. And they really, like, it was shocking, some of the eliminations and things that happened. You know, guys that are 10 times the size of another getting eliminated by them. It was wild. So, I had a lot of fun with it. If you haven't seen it yet, you don't have to be a wrestling fan to like it. Especially if you're into Halloween, like, horror and monsters, like slasher villains. That was a lot of the characters that were in it. So you'll end up liking it. Even if you don't like wrestling, you should have a good time with it. I say give it a look. It's actually my featured video right here on the channel. So... Oh, God, don't remind me of the match with Wario. That was definitely one of the worst. It was so glitchy. He was floating in the air, coming down out of the sky. It didn't make any sense what was going on. It was constant glitches when he was in the ring. Out of control. All right, we're winding down. The final catch is here. Can we beat the record? I don't think we will, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep going. It's getting late. It's already 8:30 p.m. there where he is fishing. This is a tiny fish. Yep, itty bitty. I'm doing well tonight. Thank you for asking. We're having a good chill stream here together. No Sleep Real Lives? I don't know. You'd have to ask them. He says, why don't movie companies make great adventure movies with groups of friends like they used to, like the Goonies or the Sandlot? I don't know. Maybe they don't see profit in them anymore? Maybe they're like, oh, kids don't do that anymore. Get together and do things. They just sit on Fortnite all day, you know, or play Roblox. So they don't have any in-life human interaction. So you can't make a movie about that because they wouldn't relate. It's unrealistic. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. You have to ask the executives who are in charge. Overpowered Boone says, I cannot believe that next month will be 2 entire years into this console gen. It certainly doesn't feel like it. Of course, because they're still not available. You don't feel like something's happening until it's actually happening and it's around you or available to you. It's not real to you until it's there physically with you. You know what I'm saying? And for most people, you just haven't had these consoles. I've been lucky. I have my PS5 since launch. I got my Xbox Series X last summer, donated by a fan. You know, for me, yeah, very much this is console gen. We're into it. But for a lot of people, it hasn't even begun yet. Right? Ooh. Crack-a-lack in my neck. Ooh. Ugh. Shit. Alright. Yes, Derek. I know. I know that Chucky almost won it. I'm trying not to talk about it because I don't want to spoil for people who haven't seen it yet because we just tried to get some people to check it out. So I'm trying not to talk about the results, you know. Alright. Harvey Birdman Attorney at Law? I've seen Harvey Birdman Attorney at Law. I've never seen the original Birdman show that it's based on. Nothing I can do. Some of these fish, they just pull even when you're not reeling, and there's nothing you can really do to get them to release. Like, they're just going to break your line no matter what. Or at least release your hook. Hobo X, there's no such thing as a PS5 Pro. You don't know what you're talking about. There's no PS5 Pro. What's happening is they're making a new line of PS5s that the disc drive will be separate. It's the same console, though. It's just that the disc drive is a separate deal. It's not a Pro version that runs better. So, I have no idea what you're talking about. I think you really believe too many rumors on the internet. There's no facts there whatsoever. Again, the fish is pulling, but I'm not reeling. It's weird. Yes, Derek, I know. The King of Christmas tournament is always a favorite, and I cannot wait to do it this year. I'm definitely doing it this year. All right. North Goldbox says he caught a PS5 at a GameStop restock. You mean just an online deal? Oh, I don't know what happened there. As soon as I got it, I lost it. The second I got it, it was gone. Because you can't cry about what you never had. Excuse me. Whew. Black crappie. There you go. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah, we got a lot of quotes tonight. Now it sounds like he's quiet again. Maybe because I'm not catching big ones. I'm only catching smaller to mid-sized ones now. If you look at the radar, it does look like most of the fish have changed. Most of the big ones are not here anymore. Maybe I caught them all. Because as soon as I said that, now we got a heartbeat, which means it's probably going to be a big one. Just because I said that, it's going to make me a liar. Watch. Trying to take my time with it because it's definitely fighting me, and I'm tired of losing them. I don't want to have the line snap again. Well, I guess the hook release again. And now the ghost fish is back. Got him. Yes. Pretty big one.
Right there is a bass squatch.
7 pound, 11 ounce, large mouth bass. No, I don't think there's a leader in the consoles right now. I think right now, yeah, the reason that anyone can argue that the Xbox is doing better than the PlayStation is Game Pass. But when you're talking actual stats of the games running or whatever, they're pretty equivalent. So I would say Sony is having better exclusives. Like, they're just about to have God of War Ragnarok, which is a huge exclusive for them, while Xbox is really consumer-friendly with Game Pass, so it kind of, it's kind of a trade-off. There's no clear leader whatsoever this console gen, at all. All right, Willow, you have a good night. Derek, you also have a good night. He says we'll be back for Disney Dreamlight Valley. There is no guarantee we're playing Disney Dreamlight Valley on Wednesday. Really depends on if the expansion that was promised comes out tomorrow. If it does, then I would like to play Disney on Wednesday night to check it out. But if it doesn't come out tomorrow, the expansion, then I'm probably not doing it. We're probably going to do, like, Scorn or whatever and finish it up. So I guess we'll see what happens. Okay. Yes, both the PS5 and the Xbox Series X fit my entertainment stand flattened. They're laying down on their sides. I can't stand them up. Then again, the other consoles previously never fit standing up either. Everything had to be laid flat, so. Oh, I don't know what's going on right now. I think the fish is glitched. It is. Look, no matter what I pull, the strain, there we go. It's like it's glitched. The fish will not be reeled in. It's a glitched fish. You see what I'm saying, right? Like, it's out there and it's not coming in. No matter how much I reel it, this is infinitely stuck. I can't reel this one in at all. What is going on here? The fish is glitched. Come on. Get the hell in here. Am I getting it now? I think I'm getting it now, but it's totally glitched out. It's a totally glitched out fish, the way it's moving and everything. And I fucking lost it after all of that? Fuck you. Fuck that. That was bullshit. That was a glitched ass fish, man. Wasting my time. Last chance for a few catches, and I'm you know, I lose an opportunity like that. That's bullshit. Did we? Oh, we hit 100 likes? Cool. You guys didn't even tell me. Why did you guys tell me we hit 100 likes? Because I could do the bubble blow. There we go. Yes. All right. At the very least, we get a celebratory bubble blow tonight. Here we go.
Boom shakalaka. Tiny bass?
Thank you guys for the likes tonight. John Smith says he's going to watch Ghostbusters for my recommendation. Ghostbusters 1 is a really, really good movie, in my opinion. One of the best 80s comedies, one of the best improv comedies, because you can tell from the dialogue that probably half of that shit is them making it up on the fly. It's just genius. It's kind of like a thing that could only happen once. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get those guys together to make a movie and to have them play off each other the way they did and to have the circumstances work the way they did. Other people have tried to recreate that kind of magic and it never worked. So that's why it's such a remarkable film. I think you'll love it if you like those kind of comedies from the 80s. Got him. Wait, what? I had him. It didn't count. Right. There we go. Yes.
Somebody caught a toad.
It says it's set to arrive October 19th. That would be Wednesday, not tomorrow then. Yeah. Where are you seeing that, Derek? Because my wife has been looking all over the internet to try to find information about the DLC expansion, you know, the first update to Disney Dreamlight Valley, and she cannot find a date anywhere. But it seems like people have been able to find dates and tell me about one of my streams. I don't know where those dates are coming from. IGN has it listed? IGN is not the, not necessarily the most trustworthy. I hate to say. I wish they were, but... No, not really. Okay. Hoi. Alright, we're going to get a couple more catches, then we're going to call it a night, and we're going to see if we beat 88, okay? We're getting there, guys. We're at the very end here. The last few casts. Last chance for anyone who wants to support this stream tonight, but at this point, I don't think we're getting anything else. So it kind of is what it is. Again, it's really weird with these streams is sometimes I do them and I get tons of support, and other times I get almost none. Tonight was somewhere in the middle. I mean, we definitely had gifted memberships and a few super chats, and the tips were, you know, it wasn't non-existent, but it definitely was way slow. Like last week, we hit the goal and we added a lure and everything. So I don't know, man. And by the way, I just want to reiterate to you guys, because some of you weren't here on the earlier part of the stream, we may not be doing this regularly anymore. Because of the new releases, I might need to take all of my night streams and put it into me actually playing the new releases. So this has been really fun to do over the summer, but we might have a hiatus where I don't do this for a while because I am focused on the new releases. We'll see. You know, I'm not saying for sure, but, you know, I got to play the new games. I got to get through them. I got to do things that are going to bring newcomers to the channel. I don't necessarily think that continuously playing Bassmaster is something that's going to bring people to the channel. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody flop. What do you got?
There you go. Osmosis Wosis did a super chat saying, yesterday is boss's day, and I should have congratulated you. You enable restreaming morons to make money from your expense. I mean, yeah. It's very true. The thing is, I'm not their boss, right? I'm definitely not their boss, but man, they wouldn't have anything to do on the internet if it wasn't for me. Like, literally, you know what I mean? They wouldn't exist if it weren't for me. So I'm not really their boss, but definitely there's definitely a relationship there, right? Yes, tomorrow night is the continuation of Scorn. That's correct. Shit. Dang it. Dang it. Yes. Gosh dang it. Got it. The ghost fish is back. The Halloween ghost fish is back. I love it. All right, Derek, I'll see you Wednesday. Sounds good. I'm going to do 2 more casts, and then we're going to call it a night. Let's see what we can get in these 2 casts. This might be a catfish. Which would be good. I don't think I caught a keeper catfish. I think I only caught 1 tonight, and it wasn't a keeper. Oh, he's doing it again. Here we go. What is it? Nope, it's just a bass. It looked like a catfish when it bit. I don't know, man. It looked like a catfish to me. Okay. Last cast of the night, everybody. Here we go. Wish me luck. I don't do anything. They just immediately bite. It's ridiculous. The ghost fish are creeping me out now. There's too many of them. There's like 3 or 4 of them out there. What is going on with the ghost fish? Fitting for October, though. All right. All right, so here he is. Last week, it was 88 fish. Did we top it this week? We're about to find out. Let's tally it up, guys. You ready? Here we go. I'd have to count. Do we have to manually count? Or does it tell us at the end? I don't remember. I guess we should count 1. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 100. 10. I think we got about 110 fucking fish. $109 fish. We gained 1, 2, 3, 3.5 levels. We gained an insane amount of credits. 109 freaking fish. Holy shit, the best catch was that flathead catfish. 340 pounds of fish. We weighed down the boat 340 pounds. How did we not sink? Exactly. Right? I just don't understand. Yeah, the camera's blocking 109. Here. See, it says 109 hooks. He hooked 109 catches, 109 hooks. I'm now level 22. I gained 8,000 fans tonight. So now I'm at 22,930 fans. I gained 8,700 just from tonight. How the hell did you have 340 pounds of fish in your boat at once? What is going on in this game? It's obvious there's something wrong with this lure. It's not intended to be this good, that the fish just instantly bite it, right? It's not supposed to be like that. But, my God, it's so broken, right? All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Monday Night Bites. Now, here's the deal. I just want to adjourn. First of all, thank you to those who did chill, who did support in any way. It sucks we didn't hit any of the tips goals, which sadly really is bad for my week. Hopefully the next couple of days things pick up. But this now is likely going to go on hiatus, all right? Starting Friday, I'm starting a new game, all right? I'm going to announce it in a second. I want to stop recording before I announce it. But basically, I'm going to be juggling a new game on Friday, plus Plague Tale tomorrow, plus Scorn. Once Scorn won't necessarily be played at length. But basically, I'll be balancing. I'll be balancing at least 2 new releases plus some late night stuff, such as Disney Dreamlight Valley. I have one final stream of Capcom Fighting Collection this Friday night. So I don't know if next week we're going to be doing fishing. If we do, it will likely be the last hurrah stream for a bit, and then it'll go on hiatus. So we may do it next week. We may not. It's a maybe. Okay. So I just want to throw that out there. If you guys don't see that we're not doing it next week, that's why. All right. But we may do one more next week to kind of like I did a season finale for fighting games this Friday. I might do like a season finale for fishing this coming maybe Sunday or Monday night. Okay. Before we get into the new stuff. So, guys, thank you again for those who chilled. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Anyone who supported in any way, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Until next time.